Hello?
Hello.
Hello, hi. Magandang umaga if you're in the Philippines. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Are you in the Philippines?
Wala po. Nasa California.
California. What's your name?
Zars.
Ano po?
Zars po. You can just call me by Zars.
SARS. Parang yung sakit dati.
I know.
SARS pala yun. S pala yun. Oh. Sa'yo ay Z.
Yes.
Z. Okay. Ilan taon ka na, SARS?
Hello po, Papa Jackson.
Ilan taon ka na?
31 po.
Okay. You're calling from USA.
Ako.
Alright. How'd you know about me?
I've been a long time na listener pa, even from the previous stations that you used to work with.
Parang mali yung tanong ko.
Parang-
Hayaan mo na, okay, tumatanda ako. Hayaan mo na, okay na. Sige na. Thank you thank you for the many years of support. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Did you happen to hear and did you happen to listen to the two previous conversations I had?
I had a chance to listen from the last one po.
Okay.
And
Or they're
that was a heavy one.
yeah, they're equally heavy. But you know, I got room for 10 more, but we won't do that. How long have you been living in the US, by the way?
About 15 years na po.
So tonight you are 30, that's practically half of your life, right?
Yes.
Saan ka sa Pilipinas dati?
Batangas po.
Batanggenyo. Saan ka sa Batangas?
Sa city proper po.
Okay. Malapit sa port.
Yes.
Andun na ba yung Pure Gold nung umalis ka ng Pilipinas?
Wala pa po.
May Pure Gold na doon ngayon. May katabing
Yeah.
Anytime Fitness.
Dati bus station lang yun.
Anyways, tawag na si SARS ay 31 from USA. Ay, nako. Ano work mo dyan, SARS?
Sa dialysis center po ako, but I'm currently transitioning to management.
Okay. So you are what? By in profession mo? By nurse or
A PCT.
what is that?
So technically support po kami ng mga nurse in terms of dialysis.
Okay. Mahirap yung work nyo, no?
Opo.
I lost a brother who went through that dialysis.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry about that.
It's been years ago. Si Zar is 31. Are you married?
Yes po.
Parang malungkot ka sa pagkakayas mo.
But yes, I am married.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
Wala pa po.
Wala pa. How long have you been married?
22 in October.
22 years on October.
Yes, turning 2 years.
2 years. Akala ko 22 years.
2 years?
2 years.
2 years lang po.
Sabi ko, aga naman. Grabe naman yon. Okay, 2 years in October. Okay. How long were you together? Pinoy din? Pinoy?
Opo.
Okay. So bakit tayo magkausap ngayon?
Actually, it's gonna be about that situation, the marriage.
Uh-huh.
So, hindi po kasi siya yung typical marriage where it started with courtship, relationship.
Ano?
We started po kasi as, I guess, business agreement. So, alam niyo naman po, here in US, some of our kababayans are like undocumented. And
Who needed who?
it happened.
Who needed who? He needed you?
Yes.
Okay. Did he pay you a certain amount of money to get that benefit?
Actually, hindi pa po. Or I guess hindi na. Kasi nga, I guess naging totoo naman yung marriage at some point. I mean, at until now, but like there's deeper information or I guess story behind this. Kasi po parang mutual friends yung nag-ano sa amin, nag-introduce. I met him through a friend's wedding. I was hosting that wedding and he was a guest. And then my friend kind of told me the gist of his story na, he needed help in terms of papers, ganyan, ganyan. So ako, I was just happy to help. I wasn't seeking for the money at that
Pero big
point
decision
kasi,
yun to marry him. You have to remember, at
I
that
know.
point, he was a complete stranger to you.
I know. So
So
this
wag mo
whole
akong
marriage thing is a
wag mo akong tsaringin sa I was just happy to help. Kasi kung ganun pala yan, just go.
kasi po ano I came from a very bad relationship
Mm-hmm.
before him.
Okay.
I was a domestic violence
Victim.
survivor.
Yeah, okay. A survivor, I'm sorry.
So
Okay.
talaga po with that past relationship, I was down to the lowest.
Okay.
Financially, emotional, lahat. And then siguro it was a wrong move, I say, na naging jumpstart ko naman tong tumulong.
Mm-hmm.
Though my head is thinking na, okay, tutulong ako. But at the end, it was a wrong move.
Okay.
Kasi parang nag-jump over lang ako sa dapat kong i-resolve sa sarili ko. However, that was taken care of na yun nga, nag-start siya sa lumabas kami for quite some time. And then, though he wasn't really open about his situation pa nung una until
From
I
the
told
day
him
na
na
nag-host ka ng wedding, when you the first glance of this guy to the day na nagpakasal kayo, how long did that take?
I guess mga 6 months din po.
Okay.
So we were going out naman within that 6 months, like frequently,
Okay.
like talagang nagde-date. So hanggang sa dumating na sa point na I just wanted to hear the information from him, not from our friend, not from anyone else. Kasi I want him to say na siya talaga yung nagsisik ng help. Ayokong dahil lang sinasabi ng ibang tao.
Okay. Gets.
Until dumating na sa point na nag-open up na siya about his life sa Philippines. He was annulled with 2 kids. That was okay with that. And then, ang plan ko pa before is to help him find someone. But then, nagsabi siya sa akin na takot din siyang sumugal sa ganong route. So, parang naging close din naman kami at some point. And then, one of that days, minessage niya ako na, what if ikaw na lang pakasalan ko? And then, since we have been hanging out and I love going out with you, I love seeing you. So, ang sabi ko lang sa kanya, these are the things that we need to talk in person. And then, we met in person. Sinabi ko sa kanya na, like, what do you want to happen? And then, yun, sinabi niya, nilay out naman niya yung sitwasyon niya. And sabi niya, he's willing to pay. Sabi ko, ba't hindi ka na lang maghanap ng someone na you can really work out the relationship with? And, maybe the money that you're going to pay with is something you can use down the line for, future needs. And then, doon siya nag-start na, why not we try?
But but
So,
to a certain level, may pagkagusto ka ba sa kanya?
dumating na rin sa point na yon na nagustuhan ko din naman po yung company niya.
Okay.
He's a nice guy, don't get me wrong. Until now naman, he's a very nice guy, very genuine, lalo na sa ibang tao. I think that's one of the things I got captured sa kanya kasi all throughout ng paglabas namin, syempre hindi naman mawala sa aming mga babae yung mag-investigate ka kung anong previous life nito. And to find out myself na in the Philippines back then, he used to have like a motorcycle group na nag-reach out to special needs kids, and he gives out, they help out. So that is his backstory na all the like majority of the special kids school sa location niya where he used to live, he is a big donor of them. So that alone says a lot na hindi siya yung tipo ng tao na manggagamit lang. Kasi if he already offers his hand to others who's in need. So yun din yung nagpumasok sa utak ko na if I help this person, he can help more people. Kasi yun na lang yung, I guess, nagkukulang sa kanya to do more, to help more. And then hanggang sa dumating na nga yung time na nagpakasal kami, but then hindi pa kami nagsasama nun. We were not living together, even we were married for about 6 months. Pero continuous pa rin yung labas-labas namin.
But were you romantically doing involved sa bawat isa or platonic lang?
We go out but nothing intimate. Siguro in that 6 months or like that 9 months we were going out and until we get married, we do kiss, hold hands, hug, like typical when say hi, hello. Kasi yun yung sinabi ko sa kanya na it is a big, I guess, trauma for me kasi my dad passed without saying goodbye to anyone. We didn't have that chance. And sabi ko, that is one of my biggest regrets na I wasn't in good terms with my dad nung nawala siya. So, naniniwala kasi ako, Papa Jackson, dun sa saying na you never know when would be the next time you can say goodbye to the person in front of you and say how you feel. So I make sure na when the day ends, when maghihiwalay kami, I say how I feel about him or like we express yung hug, yung kiss. Kasi I don't know, maybe tomorrow din ako magising or the other way. A lot of things could happen. But at least that last point, I sealed what I have for that day. So, in-emphasize ko sa kanya na, yun lang naman, if you really want this as a real marriage, it would start there. And I even had a conversation with him bago pa kami magpakasal na, is this for the sake of just the paper or is this a real marriage? Kasi I don't want to do stupid things in front of you or behind your back if all throughout pala para sa'yo totoo to. But if you're telling me na, I was very honest and very transparent with him. Sabi ko, kung may naiwan ka sa Pilipinas or may girlfriend ka dito, I am okay with that. Just let me know so I know my boundaries. I know where to step in and I know when to step back.
Yun. But you kiss.
Yes.
Haba-haba ng paliwanag mo pa, nagkikiss naman ko. Charot! Tapos, okay, sige.
So, sabi niya naman na this is real and he wanted to really try as a husband. He would do his responsibilities.
Okay.
So, nag-start from there na nag-try nga talaga kami na i-flourish pa yung relationship hanggang sa lagi kami umaalis, naglo-long driving kami to a point na madalas kami nag-overnight to places. We'll drive sa LA or anywhere else. Mag-overnight kami but we don't sleep in the same bed. It sounds so weird man po, but it was true. For the first 6 months of our marriage, it was nothing intimate. Kasi there's more to him na I needed to know at that time. Hanggang sa dumating na sa point na naging honest siya sa akin why ganun yung situation. Sabi niya, I don't want you to feel na you are the problem. It is me. Ayokong mahawa ka or something. So, just to cut it short, Papa Jack, parang nagkaroon kasi siya ng sakit sa Pilipinas na, na ta-transmit mo if you have intimate actions. So, yun, na-understand ko naman siya doon and we never force anything. Hanggang sa dumating kami sa point na okay na, nararamdaman ko rin talagang fall na din yung lola mo. Gano'n din naman siya kasi nag-e-express talaga din siya ng feelings niya na for how many years he's by himself here for that 8 years. He hasn't been with anyone, and our friends can testify to that na work lang siya, work and then luho sa sarili sa friends, but never really to a girl kasi nga takot siya na with his actions baka mapauwi siya or may magsumbong. So he's very crucial with his actions.
Ano yung sakit na okay na ba siya? Magaling na ba siya?
Uh, I say hindi siya nawawala, Papa Jack. Let's say, ano na siya,
Yeah, I know that. So,
ACV. So, it
maintenance,
wasn't bad.
buong buhay maintenance na yan. Pero, well, modern days na ngayon.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him, na I'm not here to judge you. Normal, lalo na dito, Papa Jackson, it's very normal. Like, pag na nagpunta ka sa doctor, sabi mo may ganyan ka, oh, that's nothing, just take this vitamins or this antibiotics. It's not a big deal dito kasi sabi ko sa kanya nga, I know sa Pilipinas it's different kasi very sensitive ang mga tao.
May stigma kasi dito eh.
And I wanna take that out for sa mentality niya na just because may ganun siya, hindi na siya pwedeng magmahal ulit or hindi na ulit siya pwedeng to be in a relationship, na real relationship. So, naano ko naman sa kanya yun, nakuha ko naman yung loob niya in terms of that. However, in the middle of our process, ang bilis ng mga pangyayari towards last April. Yung roommate niya, yung friend niya, had to be out for Navy. So, kailangan niya mag-move out right away. Yung property na tinitirahan niya is a little too heavy for him. Since hindi nga kami nagsasama, and that time, hindi pa siya open na magsama kami. Kasi, masyado niyang love na love yung peace niya, yung sacred space niya, which I really do understand. Kasi 8 years ka ba namang mag-isa? And on top of that, he doesn't have a really good background sa childhood niya. All throughout his life, he was basically living by himself. Not really by himself, but pinagpapasapasahan siya ng mother and father side kasi broken family sila. So I really did understand his personality, his actions kasi alam kong it is hard. It is really hard to be in his shoes. So inayos namin yung mga paperwork niya and all. It came to a point where may nalaman pa akong deeper to that.
Okay.
I was trying to fix our papers kasi mag-i-interview na kami and he's in the middle of moving, naghahanap kami ng property. I went to his laptop. Hindi ko alam. Kasi galing ako nun sa family event and I'm a very family-oriented person.
At that point, you were already married?
Yes.
Okay.
We were like married for half a year already.
Okay, but you are not living together?
Not yet.
Okay, at that point. Okay, ano nalaman mo?
Mm-hmm. So, at that specific day, nakakatawa nga, very coincident na may pinuntahan kami and I dropped him off sa bahay. And then he was asking me, oh, do you know how to clear up yung laptop? Like to reboot it? Sabi ko, I'm not sure but I can find out. Kasi papadala nga sana namin sa anak niya sa Philippines kasi mag-high school para hindi na bumili. And then sabi niya, nagbiro pa siya na, kasi minsan, para kung you never know, baka kasi may mga maiwan dyan, para kasi akong, I don't know kung pwede mag-mention ng name kasi, parang nagbiro siya na para siyang si ganto na may scandal, ganyan, baka daw makita. So nagbiro pa siya ng ganon.
Huwag mo naman i-mention,
sabi
baka.
Ko, yun na nga eh.
Okay, nagsorry naman na yung mga meron na. Okay, tama. Tapos.
So, ako tumawa lang ako kasi I thought all along, nagbibiro lang siya.
Okay.
Hanggang sa pumunta ako sa family event And I don't know, for some weird reason.
May
Kasi when I
bumulong.
spend time with, parang kating-kati akong umuwi sa bahay, Papa Jack.
Mhm.
And knowing myself, I'm a very family-oriented. When I'm with my family, I don't think about other things.
Okay.
But at that time, parang may nagtutulak sa akin na umuwi ka. Umuwi ka, umuwi ka, umuwi ka. And the first thing I grabbed is the laptop.
Okay.
So pumunta ako sa laptop, nagpunta ako sa files, and may nakita akong video.
Mhm.
Siyempre, mimosa ang lola mo.
Mhm.
Tinignan ko yung video. Nakita ko siya, of course. But yung girl, hindi ko in-expect. It was someone I didn't really expect.
Someone you know.
Kinumpare, someone we both know, but I'm not close to her. So, kinumpare ko talaga yung video, the pictures from social media. Kasi ayoko mag-assume, Papa Jackson. I don't want to jump into conclusion, di ba? Before I speak up, I want to make sure I'm saying the right words. Kasi ayoko mag-accuse ng tao na wala naman
Okay.
palang kinalaman. And to find out, it was his cousin.
What?
Mhm. You heard me right.
Huh?
Mm-mm. Yun din ang ano ko sa sarili ko nung nakita ko yun.
Like what?
It wasn't just
Wait lang. Like first cousin, second cousin.
first cousin. Like, etong cousin na to is someone na laging tumatawag sa kanya, tumutulong na makuha yung documents namin sa Pilipinas. Kasi when we got married here, we did ask for a settlement that he is completely annulled just to prove here.
Wait,
And a part of our requirement.
that cousin was or is in the Philippines.
Yes.
So the video occurred when he was in the Philippines.
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't just one, not two,
Not two.
but four.
Wait. 4 videos or 4 occasions?
Yes.
Like 4 occasions?
4 different places, but same action.
Yeah, 4 occasions, di ba?
Yes.
Okay.
So, when I saw that, ang baboy man pakinggan, pero I watched it, like, just to, gusto ko kasing ipamukha sa sarili ko na mali yung nakikita ko. It is different girls. Kasi kung iba't ibang babae yan, matatawa na lang ako na, ay, uso pa pala sa'yo to. Tanda mo na. Alam mo yun, parang I was trying to make myself believe na mali yung nakita ko. But my emotions at that time, hindi ko alam kung masusuka ako, sasabog yung utak ko, sasabog yung puso ko. To a point, Papa Jack, na from my house going to Golden Gate Bridge, that's a 45 minutes drive. Na-drive ko siya like less than 20, 15 minutes. I don't know how fast I was driving at that moment. Nawala talaga ako sa sarili ko. I was just sitting. Nag-park ako somewhere sa Golden Gate na walang masyadong tao. It was already dark. I was just there and I don't know why I cried so much. And then I called yung friend namin na reason kung ba't kami nagkakilala. So, at first hindi ko minention sa kanila. Nagtataka lang sila bakit ako umiiyak. So, ang alam nila is nag-away kami. Hanggang sa nag-meet kami nung friend ko. And then, him and his wife asked me na, what's going on? So, sinabi ko yung nakita ko. Kasi, kilala nung friend ko, yung husband ko, and he knows that cousin is always in contact with him. So, he kind of knows that the cousin is in the picture. Kasi alam niya na yung mga property ng asawa ko sa Pilipinas is she's the one taking care of it. So, I didn't tell him the whole gist of what I saw. Basta alam lang niya, may nakita kong video. I confirmed that it was the girl. And then, yun nga, na-shock din siya. But then, I told him na walang makakalabas, sa atin lang to, ganyan. And my friend naman really said na I cannot judge him based off that story and that past. Kasi
Sama,
I
wala
know
naman
him
makakalabas. Hindi
different.
naman ako ganon sikat. Hindi naman 3,000. Hindi naman 4,000 ang nanonood ngayon na live.
But at least ito different naman to.
Okay.
I know people would hear this, but I guess the whole point then is, that's why I reached out to you, is I wanted to have an unbiased opinion from others.
You're gonna hate me after this.
I know, I have a feeling about that. So, dumating nga kami sa point na ganun, Papa Jackson, na the following
Wait
day,
lang.
hindi talaga.
Wait lang, 4,000 po tayo kasi meron pong 600 plus sa Blue Up. At meron tayong 3,000, almost 3,500 sa TikTok Live. So, yan. Combined yun. Okay, go ahead.
Na-pressure tuloy ako lalo.
It's okay. Go ahead.
So, until the following day, hindi na ako naka-work kasi I was up till 4 a.m. thinking the whole thing.
So you haven't
ba yun?
you haven't talked to him yet during that time?
I did. I actually did.
Okay, wait lang. So you talked to him. What did he tell you? How did he explain himself?
He said it was a previous mistake that he regrets so bad.
But why keep the video though?
Kasi hindi nga kasi siya tech savvy, Papa Jackson. Yun ang problema. So, I did him a favor.
So
We talked the following day.
so it just automatically saves on the laptop?
Kasi parang, di ba sa Apple, once you transfer your Apple ID, all your files do get transferred.
Yep.
So, since then, na-transfer lang siya na na-transfer. But, I don't know. I don't want to be thinking like it's so sick. Kasi some details I checked. Parang the last time he seen one of the videos was we are already talking.
Ano the last time that he what?
Watch one of the videos. Kasi yun ang nakalagay, last seen or last file opened at, then the date.
Oh, so you checked.
Siyempre, Papa Jackson, check ka na rin naman eh. Kumpletuhin mo na.
So, hello sa mga gaya ko hindi tech savvy. Kumusta kayo guys?
Very, na ngayon, modern na yung technology natin.
Hindi ko pa rin
So,
maintindihan yung...
anyway,
Hanggang ngayon, hindi ko magets kung ano yung iCloud na yan. Mamaya tatanungin kita. Kasi yung iCloud ko, hindi ko naintindihan kung anong ginagawa sa akin eh. Buwan-buwan humihingi ng extra storage ang piste talaga. Tapos,
so, kinonfront ko siya that day. Kasi tinatawagan niya ako. I didn't have the guts to answer that phone call.
okay.
Kasi every morning mag-check up siya sa akin na, nasa-work ka na ba? What are you doing? I didn't have the audacity at that time kasi parang hindi ko alam kung galit ba yung nararamdaman ko.
Well, it's not
or pain.
audacity, but you didn't have... You cannot stomach, di ba?
Yeah.
Yun talaga yun eh. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm sure you were weirded off.
Yes.
It wasn't the act that he was doing because it happened, di ba, prior to having you into his life. But it was the fact that he can do it with the cousin. Yun talaga yun eh.
So yun na nga, nag-usap kami na hindi ko napigilan kasi nagalit pa pala siya sa akin noon. Sabi niya, nagawa mo mag-update sa Instagram mo and yet you didn't mention me that you are going out. So ako, ang sagot ko lang, ang kasama ko naman sila and you know them. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. So he was upset na, oh, this was already a conversation between us. I don't mind you going out this late, but at least let me know. I'm not just somebody here. I need to know at least kung saan ka pumunta and if you came home safe. So, andun naman yung care. Andun yung care. So, hanggang sa all of a sudden nag-burst out talaga ako. Hindi ko na napigilan. So, akala niya, nagtaka siya. Oh, sabi niya, oh, ano nangyari sa'yo? Okay ka lang ba? Sabi ko, I am not. I'm honestly not. So, hindi ko masabi pa nung una. And it was my mistake too na I talked this over the phone with him. I should have just met him in person
When did this
para
happen, by the way?
pag-usapan. Last year.
Last year. What month?
Last year,
What month
April.
Oh, so isang taon na.
Yes. Yes po.
Okay. How are you tonight?
I guess I'm confused because there's more that I found out through that months that have passed.
And I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Ano yan?
There's more to it that I found out.
There's more to it.
Yes po.
Oh my God. There's more to it. Okay. All right. Strap on. People, strap on. Okay.
Kapit kayo dyan.
What else did you find out?
Nag-usap kami, kinonfront ko siya about sa nakita ko.
Okay.
That following day. Kasi hindi talaga, I cannot lie to myself at that time na I was confused, I was hurting, I feel disgusted. So, though wala pa nangyayari sa amin noon at that time, it was just the kiss, the hug, holding hands, nothing really intimate.
Di ba? At least nakapanood ka ng tutorial. Okay. Okay, tapos. sorry, intrusive. I'm sorry, intrusive thoughts. Nagpatalo ako sa intrusive thoughts ko. Sorry. Akin. Okay, go ahead. Apakawalang niya ako din. Tapos.
Nag-burst out ako noon kasi talagang full yung emotions ko. So, akala niya, ini-stop na naman ako nung ex ko. Kasi alam niya ang laki ng trauma ko doon. And to a point na nag-restraining order ako doon sa ex ko. So, akala niya, it's that guy stalking me again. So, sabi ko, no, it's not. I saw something. Sabi niya, ano yung nakita mo? Sabi ko, I saw a video. Sabi niya, video of what? Siguro nag-idea na siya after I said a video. Sabi ko, I saw you on a video. Sabi niya, and then, kilala ko yung babae. Then, sinabi ko na, I did match it sa social media, sa mga pictures na meron ka, and kung anong kayang i-offer ng social media ngayon. And I confirm it is her. And I wish I can hear from you that I am wrong. Pero hindi niya dininay Papa Jackson.
Man up. O tapos?
Diba? He has the balls! I mean,
I'm sure he does. You saw it. Touched by the cousin. Charot. sorry. Akin. Sorry, akin. Okay. Tapos, okay.
You know what? You know what? Funny, Papa Jackson, I prepared myself, nag-tissue talaga ako dito sa harap ko. Sabi ko, maiiyak ako nito. Pero hindi, it turns out the other way.
Sorry. Intrusive thoughts. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So, nag-confess siya na I hope na maintindihan ko daw kasi that was from the past and it was like 8 years from before nga. Sabi ko, what led to that action? Sabi niya, nung kasing na-annulled siya, naiwan yung mga anak niya dun sa ex-wife niya. And it was a fast transition. Wala siyang family to really lean on kasi ang family niya is in a different state as well. Daddy niya has a different family. So, parang ang naging shoulder to cry on niya is si cousin. So, dumating pa sa point na nagkwento siya na he was about to attempt
Okay, okay.
Ano,
Alam natin yan. Okay.
So, and she was there to stop it. Like, everything was nakatutok na, ready to go, but she was there to stop it. So,
I'm
syempre,
sorry. That's a little bit too good to be true.
yung, syempre, yung bunganga ko, hindi ko rin napigil. Sabi ko, so ano yun? For you to be stopped, naghubad siya.
Sabihin ko dapat yun.
Oo, nabasa ko yung nasa isip ko.
Sorry.
Oo.
Sorry.
Nabasa ko yung nasa isip mo.
Okay. At least alam ko,
But
no,
yeah, I did.
at least normal ako. Kasi parehas tayo na naisip. Okay. Tapos.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Kasi yun na magiging reaction mo, di ba? I mean,
So,
you have to be, di ba? You have to be analytical. Ano yun? Nung pinigilan ka niya, nagtanggal siya ng strap ng bra, tapos, okay, later na to. Ganon? Ganon, di ba? Tapos.
So, yun ang, ano nga, nawala tuloy ako. So, yun, nag-explain lang siya na it was tapos na, wala na yun. Gusto na nilang ibaon sa hukay yun. Ayaw na nilang maalala. It was a dark past. So, ako naman, okay. Since tied up naman ako, hindi naman to basta parang bigas lang na pwede kong iluwa. Kinig ako. And ang sa akin is, who I am to judge. That was tapos na. Hindi naman ako part nun.
Okay.
Na tuloy pa rin yung relationship namin hanggang sa naipit pa kami sa sitwasyon na hindi siya makahanap ng property to move in. Yung lease ng property niya is parang May 5. May 1 na na-scam pa kami. Na-scam kami ng paghahanap namin ng bahay na nag-down payment kami and then it turns out wala pala yung property, di na namin makuha yung pera. So talagang nagkasabay-sabay. Hanggang sa work ko, syempre puro Pilipino. Nalaman nila yung nangyari. Oh, na-scam daw kayo. Etong isang coworker ko naghahanap ng tenant sa baba ng bahay niya. So I was like, okay, offer ko dun sa husband ko kasi alam nila magkasama kami sa bahay.
Okay.
In-offer ko sa kanya nung una, ayaw niya pa kasi mahal. Hindi niya kaya. Medyo malayo sa work. Kasi nasanay siya sa work niya. Nilalakad lang niya. Eto, magko-commute siya. Hanggang sa, parang naipit talaga kami sa sitwasyon na wala siyang choice kundi mag-yes na lang.
Okay.
Nag-move in siya, tinulungan ko. And then, in the middle of this process, naka-receive kami ng letter from UCSIS na may interview kami to see if it's a bona fide marriage. So, agreement namin is magsasama kami for like 2 weeks just to know the routine. And pag in-interview kami, alam namin yung sasabihin namin.
Okay.
Pero with him, in the transition ng pag-move sa bagong property, nung last April, na-lost ko yung tito ko. Yung tito ko is like a second dad to me. So I was really in it.
Sorry to hear that.
At that time. So I was really down nung time na yun. And then I found out nga yun. So parang I was a hot mess. But then nag-move out nga siya and then nakasama doon na kami sa bahay na nilipatan niya. I think it was just like the third night. He asked me, and I was surprised na if I wanted to move in with him.
Okay.
So sabi ko sa kanya, pinag-isipan mo ba yan bago mo sabihin sa akin? Or nadadala ka lang ng feelings mo kasi masaya tayo ngayon? Sabi niya, no, bago ko pa sabihin sa'yo ito, pinag-isipan ko na lahat ng mga pwede mangyari at ang mangyayari. At that time, I was living with my kuya.
Okay.
So sabi ko, well, this is not gonna be easy kasi hindi ko naman din pwedeng pabayaan yung kapatid ko. It would take time para makahanap ng property, makapag-save. it's gonna be a long process. So sabi niya, sige, tulungan mo muna yung kapatid mo, but then lumipat ka na din dito para din for my safety. Kasi nga, alam niyang ini-stalk ako ng ex.
Okay, let's try to compartmentalize some topics here. Sabi mo na there's more. Inaantay namin yun, nakatingkatin na kami. Ano yung there's more?
Siyempre, di ba? Nalaman ko na nga, may access ako sa lahat ng device niya.
Okay.
Eto, si Facebook Messenger. Nag-search ako, nag-backread ako. So, to find out that kapit ka, it is a relationship for them.
So naging magjowa sila ng pinsan niya.
Mm-mm.
So it wasn't just a sexual encounter. It wasn't just sexual encounters.
Yes.
Oh. How long were they together?
I don't know, but based sa conversation, nung nag-move siya dito is parang may conversation sila na, 4 years, parang going 4 years na tayo para na tayo mag-asawa. There was a conversation like that. So if that continues, they should be like 11 years to now.
Oh.
Kung tuloy talaga yun. But then, seeing the conversations from the time na nag-move siya dito till like, let's say, late 2020, like 2022, may mga I love you, I miss you. But then towards 2023, 24, wala nang bebe, wala nang I love you, wala nang I miss you. But then conversation still goes on. She not say to shower, but then pag may mga lumalabas na bagong Jordans here, ibibili niya yung pinsan niya. Like, he will spoil her out. Like, spoil talaga, Papa Jackson. When I say splurge shopping-wise, gagawin niya yun para doon.
That was before you or during you?
I think, nung pumasok na ako sa picture, it's still happening, pero na-lessen.
Okay.
Dumating na sa point, Papa Jackson, I know you're gonna hate me for this, na kasi iba na yung feeling ko eh. I feel like hindi na siya just typical, hi, hello, how's the family? Let's say, I track the conversation. I put a recorder someplace. So, naririnig ko majority na.
Okay, tech savvy. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yes po.
Baka nga kung nandyan ako sa Pilipinas, mas nauna ko pang hanapin kung sino may hawak ng pera ng DPWH.
Baka nga. Alam naman nila, alam na ikulog yung mga yun. Tapos,
Anyway, so nalalaman ko yung conversation talaga. So mainly naman it's about family and kamustahan. But there are times na they talk about, I don't know how would I feel. Kasi may conversation sila na nagtanong siya dun sa pinsan niya na sabi niya, bakit daw ganon? Na in terms of phone call, hindi siya ganon ka-engage, makipag-usap sa akin. Is it because daw ba lagi kami magkasama or talagang hindi lang siya mahilig makipag-usap sa tao?
so
I don't know
he
kung
was
anong advice ng babae.
he was referring to you.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yun nga, may mga conversations ako narinig na it hurt my feelings. Pero dahil nga hindi naman pa ako ulit nag-speak up, na nabuo lang siya, nabuo sa akin. So, with that, nawala yung pagiging open communication namin. Nagiging yung treatment ko sa kanya nag-iiba. Like, binabara ko na rin siya. Like, malaki talaga ang nag-change. And nararamdaman niya yun sa bahay. Kasi kami lang dalawa sa bahay namin, ang liit-liit. So, yung dating jolly na ugali ko na bago.
So parang
Dati
you became a
maglalaro.
little bit timid and reserved, parang ganun.
Yes, parang
Okay.
nag-build up ulit yung walls ko. Kasi to a point na ginuguard ko yung sarili ko na at least kung dumating man yung kailangan niya, maghiwalay kami, ready ako.
Okay. What do you want to ask me?
So, we had a conversation like 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Kinonfront ko na siya na about sa alam ko
Okay.
na narinig ko yung ibang conversations, and I told him I feel uncomfortable na nag-uusap sila at times. Sabi niya sa akin, well, to begin with, alam mo every morning tumatawag ako sa kanya para kausapin ang family and all. I was very open to you about that. Sabi ko, wala namang problema sa akin yung nag-uusap lang kayo sa umaga. Pero yung nag-video call pa kayo, it's a different story. For like an
Bakit
hour.
kailangan sa pinsan tumawag? Why?
Kasi, Papa Jackson, lahat ng napundar ng property is yung pinsan ang nag-aayos. Which is parang, kasi hindi nga kasi siya malapit sa any family member.
So,
Kapatid,
wait lang.
nanay, tatay.
Have you did you ever get the chance to talk to the cousin? Were you properly introduced?
No. Ito pa ang funny dyan, Papa Jackson.
But the cousin
Kasi
knows
last
about you.
year-
The cousin knows about you.
Yeah. Yes, she really knows about me.
But
What's funny was,
you've never said hi, hello, kahit over the phone lang.
I did reach out to her. She was the one stepping back.
Okay.
Last year,
Hindi nag-reply sa'yo?
No, not at all. Nagpabili ng bag yung asawa ko ng isang brand dyan sa Pilipinas, and I really wanted it. Sabi ko, gusto ko yun. So, ang sabi ng asawa ko, sige, bilhin ko, padala ko na lang dito. Sabi ko, okay, thank you. Parang
Anong
Christmas
brand?
gift niya sa akin. So, brand ni Kim Chu.
Ano nga yun? Yung bag ni Kim Chu.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, tapos?
So, ang nung nagsabi pa siya na, bilhin mo naman to, regalo ko to sa asawa ko. Padala mo na lang dito and then I'll pay you. Ang sagot ng pinsan, Papa Jackson, alam mong hate na hate niya. Niya, ang cheap naman ang gusto niya, bakit ganyan? They were talking among themselves. Ngayon, sinabi ko dun sa asawa ko, kasi nanggigil ako kahit hindi kami nag-uusap. Sabi ko, you know what, you know me, I'm not very materialistic person. Sabi ko, I own luxury items, yes, pero hindi yun ang reason for me to own them. Once I want something, whether the quality is good,
Okay,
bad,
so let's
kung
stop
gusto
right
siya
there. You didn't have to explain your choices, di ba? Kahit ba yung papinabili mo dito, okay lang yan. Di ba? Okay lang yan. Ang point ko doon, that's very insensitive and very much misplaced that he had to ask another girl, kalimutan natin pinsan, but a girl who was involved with him to buy a bag that's intended for you.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyways, anong tanong mo sa akin, ma'am?
So, sabi ko nga sa kanya nung previous confrontation namin, your love is not question naman dito eh. The question is the situation between you and her. And ako yung lumalabas na mali sa kanya. The manipulator instinct of him is blowing out. He was telling me na binabalik ko yung dark past, na gusto na nilang ibaon sa hukay. Ako daw yung nagko-connect into dots. And I was like, that's not what I mean. All I wanted is just a boundary.
So it's being taken against you that you are not comfortable them having a conversation na comfortable. Oh, okay.
Yes. So, eto pa matatawa ka, Papa Jackson. Na siguro may best friend kasi siya dito from the hometown.
Okay.
na nag-move din dito.
Mhm.
And then, siguro na-assess nila na we're not really okay. So, nag-reach out yung mag-asawa sa akin na parang hindi nila ako dinirekta. But then, siguro nga dahil I was really emotional at that time, nakuha nila yung side ko na hanggang sa yung conversation namin na end up na sa Pilipinas pa lang pala, hinala na rin yun ng best friend niya.
Okay.
He just don't want to jump into that conclusion.
Okay. Okay, shoot me the question.
The question, Papa Jackson, is should I still believe that this marriage can still be real?
No one can answer that.
Or kasi siguro the reason then of this call is for me to really open it up or like release it kasi I really don't have anyone to tell this kasi at the end of the day, he is my husband and I don't wanna speak up sa family
Okay.
ko kasi syempre, pag
Okay,
nasira na
listen.
yun na yun.
Okay, let's stop. Listen. Ready?
Yes.
You're going to hate me. Or
So,
maybe you'd adore me after this or hate me. I don't know. This is weird coming from me. Okay, listen carefully, ma'am. Ganito ano. You found each other when you were so broken and not ready to fall in love. Tama? He found you when you were so broken and not yet ready to fall in love. You found him during the time that he was just in need and not looking for any commitment. You were both vulnerable when you found each other. You both had dark pasts, things that you would rather not talk about. But it's part of the past. The difference is you found out. That made all the difference. Had it been di mo nalaman to, wala kang issue ngayon. Maybe it's intended for you to find out. Maybe it's intended for you to know the real score. Naninig mo ako, ma'am?
yes.
Okay, now, let's try to put this into proper context. Kasalanan ba niyang ginawa niya yung pinsan niya? Sa'yo? Kasalanan ba niya sa'yo? No, hindi niya kasalanan sa'yo yan. You were not in his life when that happened. But, there's a but there. But, it says a lot about his personality, about his character. Says a lot about his lack of judgment, his indecisions in life. For all we know, baka mamaya, to them, it was a real relationship. It was love. It was so incest, but to them, maybe it was love. But it happened before your time. The problem is, you were not in the best position to know everything about him because what you had in the beginning was purely transactional. This is practically what you signed up for. You said yes to marrying a guy you barely know. So are we supposed to be surprised that you do not know a lot of things about him? I'm not. This is your own carelessness that brought you here. Now, ang problema dito.
Actually, Papa Jackson,
Mhm.
that's the exact words I told his best friend.
I'm
na
sorry, ma'am.
there's no one to-
I'm sorry, humina ka po. Ano po yun?
Those are the exact words I told his best friend na at the end of the day, I have no one to blame but myself kasi in the first place, this is what I signed up for, is to take all the risk.
Okay.
But the risk that I went into is ako din yung nag-dig deeper kahit I shouldn't be.
Okay. Please let me finish my thoughts. Listen carefully. Okay? Okay lang?
Opo.
Okay. Now, I think ang kasalanan niya sa'yo is that he is very insensitive, that he is still talking to the same person that caused you one of your biggest and most, or if not the weirdest heartache you ever have gone through. Yung part na yan, i-adjust dapat niya yan. It is not, hindi dapat excuse na, kasi kinasalan siya sa'yo eh. Regardless whether ano yung context ng kasal ninyo, kasal na kayo, nagkasama na kayo sa isang bahay, ano man ang transaksyon niya dun sa babaeng yon, sa pinsan niya na yun, he should at the very, very least, gradually dapat itinatransition na niya yan. But to your story, according to your story, parang di naman niya ginagawa yan. He's not even supposed to be talking to that girl anymore.
He doesn't see that.
Well, that's very insensitive. Kasi yung nagtalik sila, ginawa nila, wala ka doon. Hindi ka part ng buhay niya na yun. Alam ba niya makikilala ka niya? Hindi niya kasalanan sa iyon. Kasalanan niya yun sa angkan nila. Nagkataon lang nakita mo. But for him to keep the spirit or maybe the presence of that girl, let alone, di ba, bibili ka ng bag, ipapasuyo sa pinsan na ex para ibalik sa'yo. That's very insensitive. That's way too insensitive na hindi niya maisip na mali yan. Bobo ba siya? Bobo
Yun
yata
nga,
siya
Papa
eh.
Jackson, nung
Ma'am, wait lang. Zaris,
naming-
Zaris. Please, allow me to finish.
Mhm.
Huwag ka muna mag-interrupt. I do not need you to patronize me this time. I just want you to please listen. Okay lang?
Opo.
Okay. Now, huwag tayong maglokohan dito. Ano? Yung relationship ninyo, still transactional. You know that he is your husband. Ginagampanan mo yung pagiging asawa mo sa kanya because he is your husband. But I think you have a lot of reservations. You have not surrendered to the relationship yet. A big part of you still want or still believe that somehow, at some point, you have to be careful because this might not last a lifetime. So, more than asking the question whether he is the right person for you to go on with, I think the bigger question is, do you see yourself with him for a lifetime? Or tama ba yung hinala ko na sa puntong ito ng buhay ninyong dalawa, this is still largely transactional? Because it is. This is still transactional. Hanggang ngayon, transactional pa rin yung relasyon ninyo. It's just so funny that you spent the first 20 minutes building the guy up to us. Alam mo, iniisip ko, maybe that is the new him. Maybe whatever BS and nasty things is done in the past was in the past. Because sa atin lahat naman, there comes a point in our lives wherein we grow older. We mature. Maybe nakilala mo siya noong time na gusto niya na mag-mature. But as careless as he was, you had a glimpse and a window of how he was. Nung hindi pa kayo. Now, to be fair, I'm sure there were parts of your past you wouldn't dare tell him. Lucky for you, tech-savvy ka and he will never have any videos or maybe proof that there are things na pwede mo rin ipaliwanag sa kanya. Kung sakali makikita niya. You both have pasts. You cannot take it against him as much as he cannot take your past against you. And the only fault that nakikita ko na mali niya dito is that he is not trying to correct the fact that the presence of that girl is still in your life. Kasi hindi nakatwiran yung Zaris eh. Yung sasabihin niya na, well, I've got properties that I purchased or I acquired in the Philippines and my cousin was the only person who can look after it. No, dapat ngayon pala nililipat na niya. Sa iba yung pangangalaga na yan. If he really wants yung relationship niyo to go, at least to flourish. Medyo he is very, very insensitive sa part na yan. You brought yourself into the situation. You got yourself into a sticky one. You don't have that luxury to be surprised. Oh my God, ito pala yung lalaking nakilala ko at pinakasalan ko. No. Remember, and these were your exact words. Sabi mo, I'm just happy to help. Talaga ba? Well, play stupid games, win a stupid prize. Anyways, your question to me was, Zars, was, kung meron pang pupuntahan niyang yung relasyon ninyo.
I
Tama?
guess that's a part of it.
Well, alam mo, bottom line ito, Zars, everything is a decision. I was once asked before, how do you know if that person is the one? Do you know the answer?
No,
Do you want me to tell you?
please.
Yeah. You don't. You'll never know if the person is the one. You assign the person. However biased your parameters and your factors why you are going to assign the person to be the one, ikaw magde-decide nun. So ask yourself. No one will tell you he's the one. You tell yourself he's the one. So ask yourself, do you want to assign him to be the one? You do not have to answer that to me. That is a question that you have to reflect on. Maybe look at some wilderness or a blank wall and contemplate. But then again, if one day you get the answer to that, I hope that the two of you are incongruents. If you want him to be the one, I hope he does the same. Because the way I see it, hindi niya ginagawa eh. He is just really insensitive. At wag kang mahiyang mag-demand for this. This is now your right.
Actually, Papa Jackson, that was the conversation from the last agreement. Nung nagkasagutan kami, sabi ko, all I'm asking is, dumistansya siya. Ang sagot niya sa akin, kung papipiliin mo ako, kung pamilya or ikaw, alam mo ang pamilya ang pipiliin.
No. He is trying to equate family into one single cousin that he has been sleeping with for 4 years in the past. No, he is stupid. Tell him, he cannot equate the entire family, the concept of the entire family into one single cousin that he's been sleeping with in the past several years of his life. He is stupid to be that, para maging yan ang line of reasoning niya. Bobo ba yan?
Bobo talaga.
Bobo yan.
Kasi talagang sabi ko sa kanya nun, Papa Jackson,
well, I guess that, I'm sorry.
Hindi ko dinidemand.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Hindi ko dinidemand na i-cut ties niya kasi at the end of the day, magkadugo sila and nothing I can do with that. Pamilya sila. Ang akin lang is, I don't even stop him saying hi, hello to the family. Hindi naman ako ganun ka-hypocrite, knowing that I'm a very family-oriented person. Ang sa akin lang is sabi ko, put some filter and some boundaries sa conversation nyo. Sana man lang naisip mo, how would I feel? And he tells me na, hindi ko sinabi sa'yo kasi magagalit ka. Sabi ko, there you go. You assume that I will get upset. And isa lang naman ang hiningi ko sa'yo all throughout this relationship is wag kang magtatago sa akin.
Well, I guess we found
our... to provide.
I'm sorry, Zars, but I think we found our answers tonight. If he cannot see through the wisdom of this, na dapat mag-adjust siya, file a divorce. Run. I have a question for you. Ready?
Yes.
Are you truly happy?
I'm happy naman, Papa Jackson, pag kami lang dalawa.
Okay, then you're not
Actually,
happy.
that's-
You are not happy. That's not being happy. That's just you being comforted. That's not being happy. If he does not change his viewpoint sa bagay na ito, please file a divorce. Ginagago ka na niyan. Totoo.
Yun din ang sabi ng best friend niya.
Ginagago ka. Totoo. Hindi ba niya nakikita kung gaano kahirap i-digest ng nalaman mo? Wala kang kinalaman doon kasi past niya yun eh. Ikaw kasi, yung kalandian mo rin yan eh. Kung bakit ka na andyan eh. Diba? This is your indecisions. Pero here we are now. Andito na tayo. Andyan na yan. Diba? Pero ang point dito, ngayon nalaman mo na to, the cat is out of the, diba? Out of the bag na alam na to, hindi po pwedeng hindi siya mag-a-adjust. Hindi po pwedeng, he cannot act as if he's not married. Because he's married to you. I have a question.
It's both, yes.
If you divorce him, is he going to lose the benefits of staying there?
Masa-fall off yung petition.
Okay, divorce him. Pag hindi siya nagtino.
Yes.
Good. You earn the benefits of why you have the right to be there. Tama, mali? Okay. Hindi po pwedeng free ride siya dyan. And yet, he will not care about how you feel. Hindi ko sinasabing you're going to hold him hostage, di ba? Doon sa benefit ng kanyang pagiging asawa mo. But, talaga ba? I mean, we have to come down to that para maintindihan mo na bobo na yung mga kilos mo. Yun dapat ang una niyang ginawa eh. Ganda, pagpalagay na natin, hindi pinsan. O, random girl. Di ba dapat umiwas?
It would still be the same.
Exactly. Kailangan pa rin umiwas. Because you're not supposed to make your partner feel uncomfortable when you can do something about it. And yet, he is choosing not to do something about it. He's just allowing you to suffer.
Matatawa ka nga, Papa Jackson, dun sa reaction niya. Kasi naiipit na siya nung emotions ko na nag-burst out na ako. Sabi niya sa akin, ano daw bang pakialam ko? Pamilya ko yun. Sabi ko, ang pakialam ko kasi akong asawa mo. And I should be the first person on your kin. And that's coming from your mom. The rest are secondary.
Well, the fact that you have to explain that to him means he's that stupid or he is that insensitive. Either of the two or maybe both.
Both.
Okay. If he does not change your ways, please keep it on the table and within the choices to divorce this guy. Okay. Did I make sense to you?
Yes po.
If he does not change his ways, if he fails to see through the wisdom of what he needs to do, run as fast and as far away from him as you can. Bobo. Makaurat. Kaumay. Akalain mong ini-equate niya yung family niya sa isang pinsan niya na nirelasyon niya dati. Oh my God.
Feeling ko malaking factor din na si girl pinupush siya. Kasi came to a point naman, Papa Jack, na hindi na siya communicate. Iipitin niya yung isa
No.
na masusansya ng
I'm sorry.
situation
No.
sa Pilipinas.
Let's not make an alibi for him or make alibis for him. Kahit padalan pa siya ng topless, it shouldn't make an impact dapat. Kahit ano pa yan.
Mhm.
I mean, you're right. You should be the priority. And the fact that you are not, pag-isipan mo.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes po.
Pwede magtanong,
Yes po.
if we can turn back the hands of time, which we cannot, just asking, what stupid decision will you not repeat?
A lot, actually.
Give me one. May turning point yan. Ano yung turning point?
Siguro number one is nagdesisyon agad ako na magpakasal.
Knowing what you know now, pwede mag-suggest?
Yes.
Not having this guy in your life. What a complete headache. Good luck to you, ma'am. Zars, thank you very much for calling.
Si Papa Jackson.
Mag-ingat ka dyan, ha?
Opo.
I'm sorry. I'm not much of a help.
Oh, you are. Nare-relieve din naman yung nararamdaman ko.
Thank you.
So, the conversation helped a lot.
Mag-ingat ka dyan. Salamat po, ma'am.
Thank you po.
Bye-bye.